Ryan Gosling is officially Ghost Rider. Marvel Studios Hall H at San Diego Comic-Con just delivered one of the biggest casting reveals of the year. Ryan Gosling is officially the MCU's Ghost Rider. Marvel has been sitting on this rumor for years. Fan art everywhere online. AI-generated images of Gosling as the spirit of vengeance flooding social media. Every Marvel scooper for the past 12 months has whispered that Marvel was in talks with him. Now it is finally confirmed. Ryan Gosling is Johnny Blaze. Solo film releasing in 2028, likely a July 2028 release window based on the Marvel slate. The character is officially back in the MCU as a solo lead. The director attached is even bigger news. Sean Levy is returning to Marvel to direct Ghost Rider. Levy just finished Deadpool and Wolverine in 2024. That film became one of the highest-grossing R-rated movies in history. Marvel loved what he did with the multiversal story. Now they are handing him the entire supernatural corner of the MCU to launch. Levy is also currently directing Ryan Gosling in Starfighter, the upcoming Star Wars film. So the chemistry between director and star is already established from a completely different franchise. Disney is essentially transporting the working relationship from Lucasfilm to Marvel Studios. The bigger picture is that this launches the Midnight Suns. Marvel has been quietly building toward a supernatural Avengers team. Ghost Rider is the first solo film in that lineup. Blade is not launching solo anymore. Instead, Blade is reportedly being introduced through Midnight Suns as an ensemble character. Ryan Gosling as Ghost Rider is the doorway into that corner of the universe. Moon Knight will follow. Dane Whitman as the Black Knight, Elsa Bloodstone, even the Punisher may connect through the team. Marvel is using Gosling's star power as the entry point rather than trying to make Blade the anchor after years of production struggles. The supernatural saga starts here. David Johnson is the new T'Challa Jr. in Black Panther 3. The casting announcement that broke Wakanda fans, 32-year-old David Johnson has been cast as T'Challa Jr., the same character we met as a small child in the post-credit scene of Black Panther Wakanda Forever. He is now grown up. Black Panther 3 is releasing on December 15, 2028. Ryan Coogler is confirmed to direct. Denzel Washington is confirmed to appear. The film is officially in production as part of the next chapter of the MCU, and David Johnson has been positioned to lead it. The time jump implications are enormous. Wakanda Forever ended in 2022 with T'Challa Jr. as a small child. Doomsday takes place in 2026. Only 4 years pass between the Wakanda Forever ending and the current MCU timeline, but Marvel is casting a 32-year-old actor to play the character. That means Doomsday and Secret Wars must include some form of time travel, multiversal shift, or magical age progression that jumps the character forward by 25 years. Marvel is not treating T'Challa Jr. as a variant. He is the same character, just aged up dramatically. The multiverse saga reset must be responsible. There is also the interesting choice not to cast Damson Idris, who fans had been campaigning for since the T'Challa Jr. tease first appeared. Idris was the frontrunner in fan castings. His resume in Snowfall and other projects made him seem tailor-made for the role. Marvel went in a different direction with David Johnson. Fans on X are split on the choice. Some are excited about a fresh face taking on the mantle. Others were hoping for the more established actor. Either way, the confirmation means Marvel is committing to legacy characters in the reset MCU. T'Challa Jr. is the next generation of Wakandan royalty. The Black Panther mantle is being handed to the son of Chadwick Boseman's original character. Ryan Coogler is officially building the future of the franchise, and David Johnson is the face he chose. The unreleased Doomsday footage that was shown. Marvel showed exclusive Avengers Doomsday footage in Hall H that has not been released to the public. Fans are hoping this becomes the next trailer. But even without a video release, the description of the footage is enormous. The scene opens with Dr. Doom sitting on his throne. The floor beneath him is glowing green with his signature magic runes. Then Sue Storm's voiceover begins. Her words are addressed to the assembled Avengers, X-Men, and New Avengers all standing together. She says the exact words. Victor was always the smartest guy in every room. He used to be different. He used to be kind. He used to be caring. But then everything he loved was taken from him. I knew he was lost, but I did not realize that he was broken. The mural of the mother and child from the Avengers Doomsday poster is shown while Sue speaks about Doom's loss, confirming everything fans have been theorizing. The mother and child on the poster are Doom's dead wife and son, not his mother Cynthia, his own family. They died. Under the mural is a cracked world. The visual confirms that Steve Rogers staying with Peggy in the Endgame timeline created an incursion. That incursion killed Doom's family. Every major plot theory of the past 6 months just got confirmed in one sequence. Reed Richards then confronts Doom directly. "Victor, did you do this?" Doom stands in the wreckage delivering his answer. "All of you have lived stolen lives, now you must give them back." Then the scene explodes. Thor tells Doom, "I swear you will beg for hell long before I grant it." Doom commands the Sentinels to rise from the wreckage and answers with the line of the year, "Hell answers to me." The exact green magic corrupting the Sentinels from the July 21st leaked images, all of it confirmed as real. the X-Mansion battle is happening. The Avengers and X-Men are fighting alongside each other against Doom's magically resurrected Sentinel army. Marvel is showing that the leaked footage was legit, and the footage they released to fans in the trailer was just the surface. If you're loving these breakdowns, make sure to subscribe and hit the bell. We've got more coming. Let's keep going. The Deadpool Ryan Reynolds setup for Doomsday. The Hall H tease that everybody underestimated. Ryan Reynolds came out on stage wearing a grayish-blue Deadpool suit. Not the classic red and black, a completely different color scheme. Reynolds then launched into a bit that had the entire audience laughing while Marvel was quietly confirming plot details. He asked Paul Rudd on stage the question that broke fans, "Why is Thor crying?" Paul Rudd made a joke about being a Wrexham fan, referring to the football team Reynolds owns. The joke landed, but the reveal underneath the joke was massive. Reynolds asking why Thor is crying strongly implies that emotional Thor moment is in Doomsday. Chris Hemsworth's Thor breaking down on screen. Reynolds gave away that this scene exists. Then came the second layer of the tease. Reynolds asked when Doomsday was filming, as if he was hoping to get into the movie. Robert Downey Jr. responded with sarcasm. Hello, we already shot it, take a look around." Reynolds pretended to be confused. He asked if there was any additional shooting, any last-minute additions. The subtext was clear. Reynolds was implying he was not in Doomsday, but the way he set up the entire bit was Marvel's classic misdirect. When Marvel makes a public show of a star not being in a project, they are usually confirming the opposite. Every fan in Hall H immediately understood the tease. Deadpool is in Doomsday. The grayish-blue suit is the tell. Reynolds did not walk out in his standard Deadpool costume. He wore something new, something different, something that reads like a variant of the Deadpool character we know. That version of Deadpool is likely the version appearing in Doomsday, a multiversal variant of Wade Wilson with a different suit design, possibly a version that survived the destruction of Tobey Maguire's universe from the opening of the film. Reynolds and Sean Levy just wrapped up Deadpool and Wolverine. Their next Marvel collaboration is Ghost Rider. But Ryan Reynolds getting one more Marvel appearance in Doomsday before that is officially teed up by Hall H. Deadpool is coming to Doomsday. Marvel just told everybody without saying it. Avengers Endgame Encore with 7 minutes of new footage. The biggest surprise announcement of the entire panel. Endgame Encore is a theatrical re-release of Avengers Endgame with 7 full minutes of new never-before-seen footage added into the film. This is not a director's cut. This is not a random extended edition. This is a purposeful release designed to build hype for Doomsday. Marvel is putting Endgame back in theaters with brand new material. The most anticipated new scene is Steve Rogers returning the Infinity Stones, the sequence fans have been begging for since 2019. Endgame ended with a montage of Steve going back in time to return each stone to its original location, but the actual scenes of Steve doing that work were never shown. Endgame Encore will finally show them. Steve returning the Time Stone, the Space Stone, the Reality Stone, possibly a full sequence of Steve confronting Red Skull on Vormir when returning the Soul Stone. Fans have theorized for years about what happened during that trip. What did Steve say to Peggy that made him decide to stay? Did he speak to any of his old friends before going back? Endgame Encore may finally answer those questions on screen. Hayley Atwell was confirmed on stage at Hall H as part of the Avengers cast. She is returning to appear in the Encore version, which strongly suggests Steve and Peggy get a full scene showing exactly how Steve went from delivering the stones to staying with her permanently. Vision Quest streaming on October 14. The Disney Plus release date reveal. Vision Quest is officially streaming on October 14th, 2026. The Paul Bettany series bringing back the Vision character has been in production for over a year. Now it has a release date, and Kevin Feige confirmed on stage that Vision Quest is the finale of the Wanda trilogy. That single statement changes everything. Wanda's arc across WandaVision, Multiverse of Madness, and now Vision Quest is being framed as a complete story. The trilogy Marvel has been building since 2021 is ending with the return of her greatest love. The Wanda implications are massive. If Vision Quest is the Wanda trilogy finale, then Wanda has to be involved. Elizabeth Olsen has never officially been confirmed for Vision Quest or for Doomsday, but the trilogy framing means she has to appear somewhere. The most likely scenario is that Vision Quest connects directly to the Multiverse Saga finale in Doomsday and Secret Wars. Vision searches for Wanda. He finds her, either alive somewhere in the multiverse or as a memory that guides him back to who he was. The October 14th release date is perfect for setting up her appearance in Doomsday on December 18th. 2 months, enough time for fans to process Vision's arc before Wanda returns to the big screen.